Hey Gatekeepers! Welcome back to Weekly Soap Chronicles. In today's episode, Pamela pushes Andre, Vanessa levels up, and Hayley poisons Bill. Let's get into it. So we start off with Andre mid-ab routine when Pamela slides in on a mission. She's grilling him about Danny turning down the Forrester Creations modeling gig. She lets him know that this would be a very lucrative project for Danny. Now, Andre doesn't understand why Forrester Creations would not get Danny, because Danny is that girl. With or without him, they should still have her in the campaign. But Pamela explains that Danny is not at the top of the heap anymore, and she's got bad karma or whatever following her ever since she pulled out that pew at Bill and Hayley's wedding, and then the fact that she and Andre just up and got married in Vegas, so her reputation is kind of like on a downward slope. Then she says, "You're handsome, but you don't like having your picture taken. Why?" Andre plays it cool and said, "I just don't want to be a model." But Pamela, she's not hearing it. She basically reframes his refusal as sabotaging Danny's last chance at a comeback and pushes for Forrester's couples campaign. It would just be so much better if you would be involved with her. And Pamela isn't just pushing, she's pressuring. She might be right that there's more to Andre's camera shy routine than meets the ring light. Now, is Andre hiding a past, a scar, a secret identity? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Cut to the casino where Hayley turns Randy into a human stress ball. She's furious because Randy told Joey they were having an affair to cover for being seen together. His excuse? "Well, it was the first thing I thought of." And she like, why would you say that? You sleeping with your cousin? Come on, dude. And he was like, "Well, Joey doesn't know that we're related, you know?" But Hayley is laser focused. Keep Bill in the dark, secure the bag, and build a life on Easy Street off her late husband's money. She can't believe that Danny gave up her career for Bill. Bill ain't no prize. There's no way I would have given up my career for Bill. Okay? Ain't enough love in the world for that. Matter of fact, love ain't even on my bingo card. And Randy is like, "Dang, who hurt you?" And she says, "Everybody. I just learned to play the game better." Now, over at Bill's office, Danny comes in, and Bill's first response is, "Why are you here?" Okay? I done just told Caroline that I am trying to make Hayley my priority. Danny asks him for a donation for the Heritage Foundation that's getting ready to come up. He agrees. And then she asks him if he would just keep emceeing like he has done for the last 20 years. Danny says, "As dysfunctional as we may be together, you're still my family." And she's even fine with Hayley as his +1. Right then, Hayley storms in, ready to explode, until she finds out the money's for the foundation. Crisis averted? Not quite. Bill can't stop talking and mentions Danny doesn't even need his money. She's set for life. Now that set for life line, Hayley heard it, and later she acts on it. Now over at the country club, Vanessa and Joey are having breakfast and instantly become the talk of the terrace. Anastasia flutters over with venom. Darling, everyone is shocked you're consorting with a man of infamously suspicious character. Everyone knows that you're weak-willed, and Doug was just an upstanding citizen. How could you? Joey doesn't care. He even jokes that he had Doug unalive to have his wife to himself. The look on Vanessa's face was like, what? Okay, she already has her suspicions that Joey did have something to do with Doug's accident, but she doesn't say anything at that moment. But then Joey explains later, I was just joking. Okay, Joey. Anyway, Vanessa pitches a bigger role in Joey's world, and he delivers. He tells her that she is going to be in charge of his escort business, since she's been using it all the time with Diego. And she was like, Diego is part of your escort business? And he said, yeah, he worked for me. And she said, well, he never paid me, charged me for anything. And Joy was like, what? He was giving you freebies? He wasn't supposed to be doing that. Then Vanessa says, well, call me Madam Vanessa. Vanessa overhears Anastasia making plans with Diego, and she warns Anastasia to be a little bit more discreet. And Anastasia is like, he's just giving me pickleball lessons. And Vanessa say, oh, you mean hide the pickle? Of course, Anastasia is like, And then she says, Diego works for me now. And you will be getting charged for his services. Well, go ahead on, Madam Vanessa. Meanwhile, Naomi and Chelsea unpack Naomi's marriage woes. Jacob wants counseling, and Naomi thinks that, he the only one that needs therapy, not me. But Chelsea says, well, I think you should do it too. It's not just him that's the problem, it's you too. Meanwhile, Jacob is meeting with Nicole, not as a therapist, just as a friend to try to figure things out. Nicole suggests that he starts working with kids first before jumping into parenting, like being a big brother, some sort of mentor, you know what I'm saying? She said, I know that you would love to have a son that you can play sports with and all this other stuff. And Jacob say, well, I'd be happy to be a girl dad too. Then Nicole admits that trying for a child damaged her own marriage irreparably. Because during that time, that's when Ted slipped off and was having an affair with Leslie. So at the end of the conversation, Jacob commits to going to therapy. Later, he tells Naomi that that's what he plans on doing, and she says that she may go with him as well. Do some couples therapy, and hopefully it'll work. Because I would really hate for them to split up, but I don't know. Naomi is just stuck in her ways. Later, Danny tells Andre she went to see Bill and asked him to MC the charity party. Okay. Randy tells Joey he made up the affair with Hayley. Joey's like, Then why meet Bill's wife after hours? Okay. Joey smells a rat, and he is going to figure out what's really going on with Randy and Hayley. And finally, back at Bill's office, Hayley quietly doses his tea. Come on, drink up. Bill is like, oh my gosh, lately you just been on this tea kick. You know, it's tea this, tea that. Good grief. It's just good for you. Drink up. And he guzzles it down. Now, I don't know if and when the effects of this quote-unquote poison is going to start having an effect on him. I don't know. Maybe while he's emceeing the charity event, he'll pass out. Okay? I don't know, but he sure took some big gulps of it on this episode. So, gatekeepers, here's some questions for you. What is Andre actually hiding about the modeling? Is Joey bluffing about Doug? Or was that a confession in couture? And we know Joey has something to do with Doug's unaliving. And how far will Hayley go if Bill doesn't drop immediately? Leave your comments and theories below. If you love this recap, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out the next Gatekeeper recap. Until then, gatekeepers, keep it dramatic.